Well, hopefully you guys have got your coffee and you got 10 minutes so we can just see what old G RAThbun's up to today. Yeah, we're here in the shop today. I got something I wanted to show you. I'm losing things to do. You know, I like to keep busy, and I'm doing lots of little things, but none of them are good enough to just throw on here. So I'm going to put a few things together that I've been doing, and I got a project right here. I'm going to do this part, and then I'll tell you more about it after I show you what's in this box, and then I'll show you what I've been doing outside. I appreciate you guys hanging with me through all the car videos. I hope you like those. I made them short, so you can't even drink a cup of coffee with those. They're so short. But now then, we're going to have to find something else to do. And I'm going to show you what's in this box right here and tell you about it. So come on over here and take a look at that. Because we got my three-legged friend. He's going to help me out. So, okay, here's what it is. SkySyn. Now I went to Home Depot and I looked for one of these kits. And they were over $100. Some of them were $200. And I found this kit on the old Jungle Place, Amazon. And what it is a door kit. Let's look at what we got in. Let's look at this. I got it for 20 bucks. And I knew it was going to come in pieces like this. And what you do is, it looks like you got one, that's 5. They're each numbered. I'll put a link on here if you guys decide you want to do it. That's got to be an end. That's got to be 1 and 5. And the deal is, they clip together like that. They said you got to beat them together with a hammer. Didn't look like it to me. But what we're going to do, and you have all these in the middle. Supposed to have 6 foot of these. As you can see, I haven't opened it. I did open the box, so you wouldn't have to wait for me to take a knife and cut that. I might have to on this. Get out of there. There we go. What one's this? That's 2, so that would go here. Now, yep, they ain't real heavy duty, that's for sure. They're only about an 1/8 inch thick. I could probably use thicker metal if I wanted to, but what I'm going to do is I got a welder over there. I'm going to weld these together. I seen the instructions on the old site when I bought them. That's how that's going to go. And then you got the one in the middle. And it said you had to take a hammer and beat these together because they were so tightly fit. I don't think so. That's 2, 3. There we go. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go over there and I'm going to, because look at that. I mean, that's sloppy. You don't want that. I'm going to get them squared up and I'm going to weld them together on the welder. I won't show you that. I'll show you after I'm done. I'll grind this down because it's probably got a coating on it. Grind it down, put me a good little weld on there, make them stiff. Make this into 6 foot is what it is supposed to be. 6 foot long when you put all that together. I'm imagining it is. Let's see what we got. Let's check it for sure. We got, okay, from there to there, 44. And then we take the 44 and add it to this one here. And we got 6 foot. That's exactly what I planned for. I'll show you that a little later. But there's that. Okay. For 20 bucks, you know, I also could go down if I wanted to and just buy a piece of angle metal like this. It wouldn't cost that much to buy a thicker piece, 1/4 inch or something. I don't think I'll need it. Let's see what we got in this box. Okay, here's your constructions. Wait a minute, I'm going to put some glasses on. Oh, look at there, I can read. I got the new eyeballs in there a few years ago. They work great for distance, not good for that. Well, it's simple. From what I've seen, they got a stop on it, and they got this and that, and Should be a lot of stuff in this kit. Am I going to use all the stuff? I don't know. Oh, they got a backing plates in here. Well, they didn't show that on the other thing. There's some backing plates for that. And bolts. So you can screw that together. Let me open this up and show you this. This comes in the kit. I'm not going to do it that way. But you got these little plates back here. They go right here. Can you see that? Here, let me zoom down on you. Goes there on the back side. And then you got a little, they gave you a little wrench and a little Allen wrench. So you can hold the bolts. That's good. But I'm going to weld it. I may do this too. I don't know. We'll see. I think welding would be most people are not going to have a welder sitting around. So we're going to weld it. What else we got? What are these little things? Oh, they're black spacers. Remember spacers? We got the door stops. Put these on there and that keeps it from going off the track. Them will be handy. So we got those. We got the little, these are the little things that hold it out away from the wall. I was watching one guy do it. Hang on. There we go, knife. Well, I don't want to cut my table or me. They got them wrapped up good. I think for 20 bucks I got my money's worth so far. Okay, these here, they're going to go against the wood and then against the track. And you got to make sure that this is against the wood so your wheel will roll. What this is a sliding door kit. If I didn't tell you that, I don't think I did. But that's what it is. Okay, we got those. Oh, we got a guide. This is a floor guide. I was going to make my own, but they got one. And that's going to have to go into concrete. Oh, they got it. It's for the top and bottom. We'll probably use them. I'll probably glue it down now because I got a concrete floor. What else we got? Oh, we got some things if you're going into, just going to go into sheetrock. They got these little screws here. That's pretty handy. They got, these are the bolts that go through here that hold it on. That's going to look nice. And they got the lag screws. They're 1/4 inch. That'll be good enough. They're going to go through all of that and through this. And let's see how much of it's going to stick in the wood. I think they got the spacers might go out there. But that's pretty good bite. What is it? Let's get a measurement on the bite. 2.5 inches of bite, approximately. 2 inches at least, even when you get all the other stuff on there. And these will go right here. This will go here. That goes down there and then goes through here and into the wall. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay, so we got all them. Oh, and then here's the rollers for the top of the door. If you don't know what a rolling barn door is, you know, this is made for inside a house, but it's going to go great for where I want it. Well, this is going to ride just like that, all the way down to there, and the door then hangs from here. So that's what we got in this kit. I'm happy with it so far. If I'm not, oh, and this is the hardware to bolt this to that, which will go through the door. And they got the measurements and everything on here. I've looked at this stuff because I've never put one in before. I've never built one before. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to build my own door because I got plenty of time. I ain't got nothing else to do. But I might build my own door, and then I'll show you some other stuff I'm going to do later. But I'm going to get this welded together right now, and I hope it helps you out. Maybe if you're going to put one in, I like the kit. Man, that's bright. That better? Anyway, I think the kit's going to be a good kit for inexpensive. Probably If I lived next to a metal shop, I'd go get 6 foot of this stuff and drill it out. I got all the tools to do that, but I also got all the tools to just weld this one. Let's see what it'll look like when I get it welded up. I'll show you that in the next clip. Well, I started editing this video here, and I've noticed that this is 10 minutes right here. That's as long as I think I want to put it on there, so you can grab that cup of coffee, spend 10 minutes, and then you can go do something else. But this is the unboxing. The very next video, part 2, will show you how I installed it, how I welded things together. So stay tuned for that one.